Trust me, I never wanted to make a video like this, but as one of the main faces of the Solar Balls community, it's the right thing to do. Let's talk Patreon leakers.
Okay, that's just disgraceful.
Disgusting!
Despicable!
So, Alvaro and the team last night made a post confirming that the Moon Revolution Part 4 will be postponed because of greedy, impatient troglodytes behind leaking confidential Patreon content by creating alternate accounts throughout social media, primarily YouTube and TikTok. And they think they can get away with just what? Getting popular? Being a hero? Acting smarter than the fans who actually care about the show? I've been in the community before Solar Balls hit 100k subs. That was like when they had like the first 5 episodes or whatnot. It was like back in June of 2022. And never have I seen this much disrespect towards the creators whose job at this point, what they do for a living, making these animations for us to enjoy and to grow the community further. Hell, wouldn't you rather pay $10 US? Like, I can't really translate that to all the money, like, throughout the world, but can't you pay this little amount, or if you can't do that, can't you, like, be happy with, like, just waiting 5 days to actually see the high-quality episode get released how it's supposed to be released on the rightful channel the content belongs to in the first place? Wouldn't you all think that's a way better deal than just watching a grainy, distorted, pixelated, desaturated version of the same content? Like I can't believe I'm making this video right now. Like, Solar Balls just hit 1 million subs not too long ago. It was Alvaro's birthday not too long ago. We're in the middle of the Moon Revolution arc. But yeah, this crap has to go downhill because of these leakers. The team is now feeling demotivated, spending days dealing with these pests. And also, this is not our first rodeo either. Like, Alvaro, like, throughout the months, throughout Patreon being a thing, Alvaro has made it crystal clear multiple times on multiple occasions, whether it was through like the watermarks or the posts or the descriptions of the Patreon content, or even like whole paragraphs to not do this. But yet we've seen worse than just like accounts being created. We've seen whole servers of members. That's how bad this situation is getting. And why is this a big deal, you might ask? Well, for one, it defeats the whole purpose of Patreon, which people like myself choose to support the show and the creators. In return, we get early access to stuff. And when people just leak content publicly, that gives so many people the right to access the content without even supporting the show. Like, that leads me to number 2. Patreon, along with YouTube ad revenue, is their main source of income for the show. And without it, Solar Balls just wouldn't be a thing. Number 3, it's literally disrespectful to the creators on board the Solar Balls team. Like, Patreon leakers, if you leak Patreon content, you don't see how much effort, time, money, script writing, and just like animation and just the thought put into these episodes. And when people just throw out the episodes to hundreds of people to watch like it's nothing, that's an abysmally foolish and mindless way to get views and attention. And number 4, I already mentioned this, but the creators have been extra clear throughout the months not to do this. And people just like disregard and ignore the warnings. Like, again, this is just as much trouble for you as it is for everyone else. Like, you could like, you're like risking getting copyrighted. Like, it's never worth it to do stuff like this. Alvaro obviously is a content creator who has tools and copyright and a whole team and will immediately take action if anyone asks to post anything from Patreon. I mean, Patreon is for Patreons and we need to respect that. And if it continues, this could affect everyone else the same way or another, which is kind of already happening. No matter the cost, we can all work together to change this. We still have hope. How, you may ask? Well, I'll let the trio explain to you, not me.
Steps you can take. Remain calm. Directly antagonizing leakers just ain't worth it. Also, don't watch any leaks.
Why, you just tossed my MacBook, mate?
Better that we stay alive as a franchise than worry about some useless earthling knickknacks be tossed into the void of space. And most of all, report any leaks you see to YouTubers, Discord staff, or even Solarball's team members. Because the more we let the fire spread, the less screen time we'll get. That'd be disgraceful.
Disgusting.
Despicable. Yep, let's all return to our orbits now. This was a waste of time.
You don't have to tell me twice, mate.